shouldn't be a problem. Welcome to the channel. I'm Mark. This is Life's Too Hard. We all feel like that sometimes. That's why I wrote these books. Spiriting Around, a modern guide to finding yourself, which is really about how to be an adult. CLAQ, C-L-A-Q, Creating Love and Asking Questions, because life is a question machine, which is about how to work with God. And Self-Respect, the solution to unsolvable problems, which is about how to keep a fair balance between yourself and creation. These books are available as ebooks online or can be ordered at your local bookstore. I'm going to read to you from them, starting with Spiriting Around. Don't worry you'll miss something. It's easy to jump around. And you may disagree, but that's okay. I don't mean to challenge you. I'm just asking you to think for yourself. Here we go. And this is a continuation of the conflicts and controversies section. And this will be, just bear with me, please. Religion. God's relationship to humanity is as multifaceted as humanity's relationship to life. That's the reason there are so many religions. Each connects differently with an aspect of the relationship and, from its own perspective, seeks to explain the right way to live. So with God's love, any religion can be satisfying. Every religion benefits the believer in a slightly different way, providing them with supportive skills for living. Every religion has a perspective on worship, its own traditions, commitments, and values. But every religion has the same perspective that God is a higher power with a greater wisdom. Every religion believes God responds to our thoughts, acts, and prayerful ceremonies. Every religion believes that the way to honor God is in the way we respect each other with respect for God. Some religions focus on God's laws and how to abide by them as the way to acknowledge our responsibility. Others enjoy bliss in their connection to God and manifest this bond through the joyous celebration of their feelings. Even with religions, one sect may concentrate on discipline and orthodoxy, while another elevates freedom and exploration in its beliefs. Whatever religion you decide is right for you, and whichever principles you choose to live by, God will be a willing guide in your endeavor to know the meaning of your life. God's joy is to join you with love's blessing and help you explore your existence. Next section, sexual choices. Choices can be confusing when it comes to sexuality. Sex dramatically involves everything about us that makes us human: our thoughts, feelings, physicality, sensuality, and spirituality. And we must interpret it all as we meet our sexuality every day in our contact with others. It involves our decisions on how we act towards others. So it's about right and wrong, too. There's a lot of advice on the importance of sexual irresponsibility and its costs: damaged emotions, unwanted pregnancies, and venereal diseases. At the same time, there's no easy way to explain the right way to be sexual. The one thing for sure is we should love each other. Through today's media, we have abundant exposure to sexual expression, exploration, and exploitation. Sex sells, and advertisers use it to knowing its appeal to natural instincts that can bypass our best intentions. The result is that people are confused about sex because we're constantly confronted with controlling this natural attraction. Pardon me. Lacking knowledge about sex is bewildering. It's not something you learn all at once. You mature into it as a total person. But we're often afraid to admit what we don't know, unwilling to suffer the embarrassment of being ridiculed by our peers. We assume we're supposed to be experienced with sex, so we boast about it. But it's easy to fool yourself when you believe your own bravado. The irony is that sexual gratification is a personal passion, but it needs agreement with someone else to satisfy it. So it's easy to see it as a contest instead of the enlightened experience it can be. But when you find the right person, you can enjoy it as an expression of your fulfillment. One of society's greatest achievements has been the expansion of public discussion on who we are as sexual beings. Today, we question the full meaning of sexuality, including homosexuality. Some people are sexually attracted to their own sex. For many, it's a natural attraction. For some, it's an attraction of convenience and availability, as might happen in a prison or during someone's youthful quest for experience. But regardless of the situation, sexuality is a part of us and will strive to express itself however it can. As a minority, being sexually attracted to the same sex can make self awareness that much harder to understand. These natural human energies are foreign to a large part of society, and like anyone out of the mainstream, the confusion's compounded by a lack of information and a shortage of role models. It's a problem for any young person to be clear on their sexual impulses. Within life's droning anarchy of opinions, we want to enjoy our sexuality. We want to understand and practice being sexual. We all want to be comfortable with it. And while society can set rules of common behavior, there's no wrong way to love yourself for being who you are. So live a happy life and enjoy love with your sex. Next section, social order and manners. It's important to respect each other, and we expect to be respected. On different levels, we all demand it. We all want to be sure that our needs are considered. We show respect to be clear on where we stand in our relationships. It's important to be satisfied with our place. Showing courtesies and demanding courtesies acknowledge our self-worth in life's competitive environment, and we demonstrate the level of that respect through our manners. Whether good manners or bad, it's the basic way we communicate what we think about others. It's the way we decide if we should stay somewhere we're welcome or find someplace else where we can be accepted. It's through our behavior, our manners and courtesies, that we show the status of our relationship. This is exemplified in the importance we put on using the words please and thank you. It acknowledges someone being worthy of respect. Greetings and salutations initiate our relations with others. They show that we acknowledge someone as a fellow human being, an equal. Formal courtesies, however casual, show respect for others. From hey girl to yes sir, it's the same respectful recognition. They're just different styles appropriate to the circumstances. On the other hand, ignoring someone is rude. The message of rudeness is that someone has no value. Rudeness is a lack of respect for others. Through good manners, we let each other know that we recognize their life is important to them and has meaning for us. Manners respect others as independent members of society in the same way we expect ourselves to be respected. And when we feel we're treated fairly, it's much easier to work together. That's a good place to stop. Thanks for spending some time with me. I hope you found it worthwhile. I hope you were intrigued and inspired. I enjoy sharing what I spent my whole life learning. Now I pass it along to you so you can make your life easier. I appreciate your comments and suggestions. Remember to subscribe. Hope to see you all next time. All the best.